The Poseidon 2M39 is one of the most mysterious and powerful weapons ever created by Russia, and it has captured the attention of militaries and analysts all around the world. This underwater nuclear torpedo represents a massive leap in military technology because it combines the stealth of an autonomous underwater drone with the destructive capability of a nuclear warhead. The Poseidon 2M39 is not just a weapon but a statement of power designed to change the balance of global deterrence. Built to travel across entire oceans silently and undetected, it is said to be capable of carrying a warhead so large that it could create a radioactive tsunami devastating coastal cities and infrastructure. This weapon is part of Russia's new generation of strategic deterrence systems announced by President Vladimir Putin. It is designed to bypass missile defense systems and strike targets that traditional nuclear missiles cannot reach. The Poseidon 2M39 moves deep underwater and can reportedly dive to depths of up to 1,000 meters, which makes it almost impossible to intercept. Its speed is estimated to reach around 110 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest underwater vehicles ever developed. The combination of nuclear propulsion and nuclear armament makes it unique in the history of naval warfare. Unlike traditional submarines that need a crew and require constant maintenance, the Poseidon is fully autonomous. It is guided by artificial intelligence capable of navigating the ocean floor while avoiding detection by sonar and other tracking systems. Its nuclear reactor gives it unlimited range, allowing it to stay underwater for months or even years if necessary. Once deployed, it could lie dormant waiting for a command to strike, making it a weapon of both psychological and strategic dominance. The fact that it does not need a human crew makes it even more dangerous because it eliminates the risks of interception or sabotage through conventional means. Reports suggest that the Poseidon 2M39 can carry a nuclear warhead with a yield of up to 100 megatons, although official sources have not confirmed this. Even a fraction of that power would be catastrophic if used near coastal cities. A detonation of this kind could create waves hundreds of meters high and contaminate large areas with radiation for decades. This concept is designed to serve as a last resort retaliation weapon, often referred to as a doomsday device. Its purpose is to ensure that even if Russia were struck by a massive nuclear attack, it could still deliver a devastating counterstrike, ensuring mutual destruction. The development of the Poseidon 2M39 started under extreme secrecy. Its origins trace back to early experiments in the Soviet era when engineers explored the possibility of long-range underwater nuclear drones. In modern times, these ideas were revived with advancements in miniaturized nuclear reactors and autonomous control systems. Russia's Ministry of Defense released limited footage of the Poseidon during testing, which showed a large cylindrical body launched from a submarine and diving deep into the ocean. Western intelligence agencies quickly recognized the strategic importance of this project, labeling it one of the most dangerous weapons ever built. The submarine designed to carry Poseidon is called the Belgorod, a modified Oscar II class vessel capable of deploying up to 6 Poseidon drones. The Belgorod acts as both a launch platform and a mother ship, allowing the torpedoes to be deployed from deep underwater positions. This adds another layer of stealth because the launch can occur far from Russian territory and remain undetected. The combination of the Belgorod and Poseidon creates an entirely new category of strategic deterrence, different from traditional submarines armed with ballistic missiles. From a technical perspective, the Poseidon's propulsion system is what makes it extraordinary. It uses a miniature nuclear reactor to generate heat, which then powers a turbine connected to a propeller system. This allows continuous operation without refueling for years. The guidance system likely relies on a combination of inertial navigation and satellite communication for course correction, though it can operate independently if communication is cut. Engineers also designed it to minimize acoustic signature using advanced materials and hydrodynamic shapes to reduce noise so that sonar detection becomes nearly impossible. Experts around the world are still debating the real capabilities of the Poseidon 2M39. Some believe that the official descriptions might be exaggerated for political effect, while others argue that Russia has indeed developed a revolutionary system that no other nation currently possesses. The United States and NATO have begun working on countermeasures such as improved underwater sensors and anti-submarine technologies, but tracking something that can travel thousands of kilometers underwater at high speed is extremely difficult. This means the Poseidon remains a largely unstoppable weapon in theory and a major concern for global security. In terms of strategy, the Poseidon serves a dual purpose. It acts as both a deterrent and a psychological weapon. Knowing that a single torpedo could destroy an entire coastline makes any adversary think twice before escalating a nuclear confrontation. This kind of deterrence is based not on numbers but on fear of the unknown. The uncertainty surrounding how many Poseidons exist, where they are deployed, and what their exact capabilities are makes them even more effective. It is this ambiguity that strengthens Russia's position in the global power balance. However, the Poseidon also raises ethical and environmental questions. The use of a nuclear-powered drone poses risks of radiation leakage in case of accidents or malfunction. Since it is designed to operate autonomously in the deep-sea, recovery in case of failure could be almost impossible. Environmentalists have warned that such weapons could cause long-term contamination of marine ecosystems if anything goes wrong. There is also concern that if multiple nations begin developing similar technologies, the oceans could become militarized in ways never seen before. Despite these risks, the Poseidon represents the pinnacle of modern military engineering. It combines artificial intelligence, nuclear physics, and hydrodynamic design into one terrifyingly efficient system. Its existence shows how far nations are willing to go to maintain strategic superiority. In a world where traditional missile defense systems have made nuclear deterrence more complex, the Poseidon offers a new way to ensure that no enemy can attack without facing devastating consequences. For Russia, the Poseidon is more than a weapon. It is a symbol of technological prowess and national pride. It showcases the country's ability to innovate despite sanctions and economic challenges. The message is clear: Russia can still build weapons that no one else can. This kind of psychological message is as powerful as the weapon itself because it projects strength and resilience on a global scale. On the other hand, the Poseidon also reflects the growing danger of autonomous warfare. The idea that machines could carry out nuclear missions without direct human control is deeply concerning. Even if strict safeguards are implemented, the possibility of malfunction or hacking cannot be ignored. As nations race to develop similar systems, the risk of accidental escalation or miscommunication increases dramatically. The world may be entering an era where underwater drones patrol silently beneath the surface, each one capable of unleashing destruction beyond imagination. Many defense analysts believe that the Poseidon's real value lies not in actual use but in its psychological and political impact. It serves as a bargaining tool, giving Russia leverage in arms control negotiations and geopolitical discussions. The existence of such a weapon forces other nations to rethink their defense strategies and allocate more resources to counter threats from below the sea. This ongoing cycle of development and response is what drives the modern arms race. In conclusion, the Poseidon 2M39 stands as one of the most advanced and fearsome weapons of the 21st century. It represents the merging of nuclear technology with artificial intelligence and autonomous control systems, creating a platform that redefines naval warfare. Whether viewed as a necessary deterrent or a dangerous escalation, it cannot be denied that the Poseidon has already changed global military thinking. It symbolizes a future where wars may not be fought in the skies or on land but deep beneath the waves, in silent oceans where machines of unimaginable power wait for the signal to strike.